Snowbound at Evergreen Inn. The snowstorm arrived without warning. On December 23rd, just 2 days before Christmas, a small group of travelers found themselves stranded on the mountain road leading to the town of Everglow. The wind howled like distant wolves, and heavy snow quickly swallowed the cars one by one. When visibility dropped to almost nothing, they had no choice but to abandon the road and take refuge in the only building nearby, a tiny wooden inn with a flickering sign that read, Evergreen Inn. Inside, the warmth was almost shocking. A fire crackled in the stone fireplace, and the air smelled of cinnamon tea and burning pine. The innkeeper, a gentlewoman named Margaret, welcomed each traveler with blankets and a soft smile, as if she had been expecting them all along. Among the stranded travelers were Liam, a young man traveling to propose to his girlfriend on Christmas Eve; Nora, a recently divorced mother trying to reach her son for the holidays; Daniel, an exhausted businessman escaping a year of non-stop work; Emma, a shy college student returning home after her first semester. At first, everyone sat separately, each wrapped in their own worries. They stared at the storm outside, listening to the wind shake the windows. No one spoke. They were strangers who wanted nothing more than to get to their destinations. But Margaret had different plans. Without asking, she placed an old wooden box on the table in the center of the room. It was filled with tiny red ribbons, paper stars, and handwritten cards. "This inn has a tradition," she said gently. "Every Christmas, those who find shelter here write one wish, just one, and hang it on the evergreen tree in the back garden." No one moved. Then, surprisingly, Liam stood up first. He wrote something quickly, tied a red ribbon to it, and hung it on the tree outside. The others followed slowly, curiosity overcoming hesitation. After they returned inside, the atmosphere had changed. A little lighter, a little warmer. The storm raged for hours, so Margaret lit candles and prepared hot cocoa. Soon the strangers began talking. Nora shared photos of her son. Daniel admitted he hadn't taken a vacation in years. Emma confessed she was afraid she'd disappointed her family with her grades. Liam told them about the ring hidden in his coat pocket. For the first time that winter, laughter filled the small wooden inn. Later that night, the wind suddenly stopped. The silence outside was deep and soft, like the world had exhaled. When they stepped out to check the weather, they found something unbelievable. The snow had piled up in waves around the evergreen tree, and each of their wishes, written on little paper stars, glowed faintly under the moonlight, as if reflecting some secret magic. Liam's phone buzzed. The roads had reopened. One by one, the travelers said their goodbyes. But before leaving, Margaret handed each of them their wish card back. "Magic doesn't stay here," she said. "It follows you, if you let it." By Christmas morning, Liam knelt in front of his girlfriend, who burst into tears and said yes. Nora arrived at her son's house to find him waiting at the door with a handmade card. Daniel canceled his next business trip and booked a week off for the first time in 10 years. Emma's parents hugged her tightly, saying they were proud of her no matter what. None of them ever forgot the night they were stranded together. And every year afterward, without fail, each of them mailed a new wish card to the Evergreen Inn, where Margaret hung them, one by one, on the tree that had brought them together. Evergreen Inn.